Well, he's the guy who, grew up in this program around some first-round draft choices, and he's kind of got that experience passed down to him, and he's been playing, and he's been in the fire a bunch. So missing that type of game day experience, along with the midstream adjustment that he has, he's definitely missed.
How long have you been looking forward to this moment, maybe next week, when you can welcome him back to the fold and game plan around him and scheme, and just what will he bring to the table, do you think?
Well, he's going to be emotionally on fire, and I think that's something that a young group is going to benefit from. And not only that, just the way DeVier prepares, during the course of the week, the process before the actual game, he absolutely loves it. He loves it. The amount of time he puts in on his own to watch film, the amount of time that he puts in on his own to study the scheme and study the game plan. Our young men are going to learn from that, and he's going to be the guy that's going to, pull those guys in and say, hey, this is how you do it. So I'm excited about that.
Do you have to caution him or work with him about being too over-revved, do you think? I mean,
he's going to be hyped up, and I know DeVier, but I don't know DeVier on game day yet, so that's something that I'm going to be watching very closely so he doesn't do anything, outside of what he needs to do.
Has he surprised you with his mental toughness through just
absolutely
being in the film room and all that stuff?
Absolutely. He's, unbelievable in how he's handled this adversity that he's been through.
What's the most down you've seen him? I mean, I would think a few weeks ago he had to be pretty down. I don't know.
Yeah, this has been extremely hard on this young man, and you close the door and, he bleeds on you, but this is also his escape. When he walks into this facility, he's escaping from all of that. He knows that he's around family. He's around his brothers. He's around coaches who believe in him and trust in him. We know him. So this is his comfort zone. So you don't really see that while he's in this building. But I know he hurts when he's not. So we've coached him through that a little bit.
Is there any concern on his behalf? Being that fans don't get to see him every day, all they know is what they read, and part of what they've read has been, and it'll be senior day, he's going to be out there facing those fans. Is there any concern on his behalf? Well,
you know what? What we've talked to him and what I've talked to him about is not being concerned with those things. Those things ultimately, in my opinion, would not make or break him. If there's anybody who has an interest in getting to know this young man, they're going to know right away from the first conversation what kind of young man he is. And those things that he can't control outside of that, he doesn't need to be concerned with that at all.